Hello, and welcome to Hearthstone. It's my first arena run in a while. So let's see how the recent... Let me just turn my volume down a bit. See how the recent changes have altered arena. Rogue and Paladin are quite good. Shaman's quite fun, I think, for arena. But let's see what I've got here. Rogue... Yeah. Let's take a Rogue one then. I know I play Rogue a lot, but... Huh. That's not a bad start. Let's take an Edwin. At worst, that'll probably be a 3 mana 4/4, which is pretty good. 4 mana 3/2, Battle Cry summon a 0/5 with Taunt. Interesting. I think Draconid's quite good in Rogue though, because you're generally quite an offensive class. Kraken's just an easy pick there. This one's not so great. I guess Zealous Initiate. Having small stuff is okay, because you can use it to combo stuff out. Squid Face is good. Relatively decent curve so far. That's an interesting 2-drop. 2 mana 3/2 with Taunt. I mean, it's a 3/2 with a bonus, so it's pretty good. I know we do have the Mech Warper for the Iron Sensei, but it's not worth using that synergy, I think. Beast, Dragon, and Murloc 2/2. We've got a Dragon. That's it though. Let's just take the 3/2 here. Barnes. Wow, getting a lot of legendaries. The Black Knight can actually just win games for you. At the same time, they don't always have taunts. Do I have anything that, like... I've got a Death Rattle for Barnes. I mean, Barnes could be okay. Chill More is like a really defensive card. I'm just going to take the Black Knight, honestly. Wow. If you're holding a dragon, destroy an enemy minimum 3 or less attack. It's a lot of dragon synergy. The thing is, we only have one dragon, don't we? Oh, that's a tough one. Trouble is, like, Light Warden and Goblin Sapper are just really subpar as well. I guess we'll take Bookworm and hope for some dragon synergy. Second Mech Warper is quite good. Add a 3/2 weapon to your hand. I think I'll take the Yeti here because I need 4 drops plus it's a mech, so that's like perfect. Swashbuckler's an interesting card. I think I'll take that. Pirates. That's a pirate. That's a pirate as well. Could take the sprint, but I think that's getting a bit too much control. So I'll take the ship's cannon here. I'm actually tempted to take this antique hero just because I don't know, my deck's sort of control-y, and I've already got a decent amount of early game. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 early game cards. Let's just take the antique here, and I'll take another 2-drop there. If you have a pirate, gain 1/1. Well, we do have some pirates. Yeah, sure. 4/3s are fine as well. No Swashbuckler, I guess. We don't have any weapons, so I'm okay taking up additions here. I'm not going to have any secrets or anything, so... Huh. Another mech warper? I don't know, I kind of want to take this Anubar because... Yeah, stuff. Take an assassinate. Some removal is always quite nice to get. Shadow step. Can you shadow step a swashbuckler? Yeah, I don't know. Shadow step the antique killbot as well. Nah, let's just take the psycho here. During your turn, your hero is immune. That seems like a really good card for rogue. Do I need more late game though? No, I think I can take this and be safe. Backstab's just like an auto pick there. Awesome. That's a really good draw as well. Tomb Pillager. And a Shredder. Nice. So we've got some decent mid game. Horse Rider's just quite good. Shadow Strike. Guess it's removal. And last card, Deathlord. Or One-Eyed Cheat. See, we've got 1, 2. Three. Just 3 pirates. Yeah, let's just take a Deathlord. Like, Deathlord generally screws me a bit, but I feel like in this deck it will be a bit helpful. Maybe. Don't know, it's an RNG card. I think they're more likely to just get like a low drop from it because most decks have more low mana cards than high mana cards. Okay, so I got a 1, 2, 3, 4 here. It's not too bad. Let's play the Mech Warper because my 3-tier is torn. It's better to play it after he's played something. Okay, that's fine too. I didn't have any mechs in hand, so... I will be right back. So there's someone at the door, but it wasn't important. Wow, this guy's passing. So I'm coming out quite well here. He needs the catch-up cards to win at this point. I kind of had to play the 5-4 here, even if it's going to be playing into something that he might have. Let's start by playing the Swashbuckler. Revenge. That's not too helpful for me. So he's definitely at risk of dying here quite soon. Now, I don't want to commit too much to this board. I can play the Shredder though, because if he AoEs, I've got the Death Rattle. So this is an example of a game where the Death Lord is actually really, really good, because it doesn't die. And I think it stopped him from playing stuff. He didn't want to play stuff that was just going to get like 2-for-1s or 3-for-1s by the Death Lord. Yeah, it's only during your turn, dude. I'm threatening lethal here, so... Yep. So an easy first game against a warrior who obviously drafted too much late game. He didn't play much of anything, just like one removal spell in like the first 5 turns. Yeah, the importance of the curve in this game is like can't be understated. It's nice to be going first as well. You get like an extra 10% chance to win or something if you're going first. So the coin in this game is not good enough for the second player. Wait, what the fuck? What was that? I briefly read it. It's like adds a bunch of cards to your deck at the beginning of the game. Chooses not to hero ability here, so he's playing for the tempo. Nice. That's the perfect target there. So that lets me catch up. It's playing a lot of interesting cards. Oh, this is a Swashbuckler card. See what this guy's got. It's nice having a card in your hand that deals 5 damage when you're playing something that has 4 attack. He's incentivized to play something with Do I just take the trade? And there's also the question, would I rather have a 4-1 weapon or a 3-2 weapon? probably a 3-2 weapon. He probably has to hero ability here, unless he's got another way of dealing 1 damage. Oof. Bit greedy there. So I can backstab trades. Play Sunwalker. Seems good. And I'm going to hit face here because I want to take him down to 15 if possible. And it looks like he has to hit the Sunwalker next turn. Nice. So that lets me play this. The question is, do I clear that or just keep hitting him? So yeah, I can take him down to 10 next turn. That sets up lethal. If I hit that, I'll have 13, 14 damage. Let's set him up for lethal next turn, hopefully. So I'm holding the Assassinate, so taunts aren't likely to get in my way too much. Ooh. It's good timing for him to get that. That's definitely happening. And I can actually do a nice play here. I can't actually because I need to. Because if I hit that, it could buff this up. So I need to hit this first. And just hope for it. Damn it, wrong target. I'm still threatening lethal. He didn't have a way of actually killing this last turn because he probably would have used it. That's a good sign for me. Yeah, he's playing a desperate. Yeah. Cool. So yeah, it turns out hard removal is quite important in this game. You want a good balance of answers and plays. I'd say that's the most important thing for Arena. And obviously a good curve. And the next thing after that that's most important is probably synergy. I'll just do this. I'll be able to get myself some card advantage. So I've been able to sort of upgrade my position on the board, and that's a really weak card unless he's got, if he doesn't have removal for this Yeti. So he really needs a fireball or something. Okay, that's a good sign. Wait. Sure. Sure, dude. I get to make Warper here as well. So he needs a catch-up card. Like Flame Strike now. So I got to 2 for 1 him with my Yeti as well, which is good. And that's probably the best thing I could have got there. Okay. Could just trade that in here. Save my weapon. Yeah. So I'm sort of still balancing between like card advantage game and a tempo game. It's mostly because of Flame Strike. Five cards in hand against my 5.5. That was a misplay actually, I could have saved myself some health. So this is like the first time I played this card. Probably want to do that first. And then clear of this. Clear of that instead. Yeah, let's do that. So I really want him to play something with taunt. That isn't taunt. Crap. It's not a bad draw though. So I want to threaten lethal here. So if he doesn't have an answer, then I just win. He doesn't only have... Okay, he doesn't have Flame Strike. That was a misplay. This could be good. Firebolt. Ah, Pyro. Well, that just gives me lethal. Perfect. I just Pyroblast him, you know? It's just... That's how all rogue games go, isn't it? You know, you just Pyroblast him. Turn 10. Oh my god, I'd be so mad if I was the other guy there. It's with the coin as well. That's the interesting hand. I might want to save this backstab for turn 3. It's good etiquette. Is always important to maintain. Okay. Free mana 4/4 is actually quite good. It's above average. It feels like a lot of lost potential because everyone can get like super massive. But it's really good tempo in this position, and I think that's more important. And I want to watch out for Consecrate as well. If this plays isn't too weak against Consecrate. and just keep trading up. So I got to 2-1, 2 for 1 him with that card, which is always nice. This is really just how you want to play Rogue. You're trading your health for card advantage and ball control, with answers for anything big you might have. That's quite a weak play. Oh yeah, he got the yeah. Fine, let's just trade it. Well, that's fits the theme of the deck, I guess. And I'm alright playing that into a consecration as well, because I'm not really losing much. Damn it! Why aren't you a dragon? I want to do that. Probably that and that into that. It would be nice to hit the face as well, but I can't really. I'm gonna save the 1-1 for now. He still hasn't really played anything big. Nothing worthy of an assassinate. I'd like to play this next turn though. That way I can play North Sea Kraken to 9. Yeah. That's a good target for it. Shame I can't play Psycho as well. Do I keep saving the 1-1? I just trade it in. So this threatens lethal next turn. He doesn't know it's threatens lethal, but that's better if anything. Yeah. 11, 15 I've got. That's annoying. Tell you what, let's short burglar, so I don't think I'm going to play Kraken this turn. Do I want more face damage? Yeah. There's no way he can get through this taunt and kill me next turn. It's just not going to happen. Plus the Ashbringer will let me set up lethal as well if he equalities and does something ridiculous. Cool story, bro. You heard the taunt, though. Yeah, I hear that's a thing, you know. Wow, swashbuckler, man. 1 mana, 1/1, draw a Tyrion. I play that card quite often, I think. It's quite interesting. You always you really notice arena getting easier or difficult, like at certain periods of time after like after new cards have been released, because you get the attraction of new players, and you also get the old players who aren't. There's a lot of players who aren't. Well, I think there's a lot of players who aren't actually good at figuring out stuff for themselves. So like they watch streamers and stuff. What was that? 5 legendary minions. It's a little bit OP. I guess. I mean, legendaries aren't even that good, to be honest. That's like a really weird card. I guess it makes sense in Shaman. Yeah, I'll coin out in Idwin. He's good against the Totem Golem. But if he had a Totem Golem, he would have played it last turn. Damn it! I was hoping he wouldn't have that. Wow. 1 mana 3/3 weapon. That's not too bad. Is that a common as well? I mean, it's a bit lucky that he got the air totem. We're just gonna shred it here. I mean, Shadow Strike's off curve, but it does let me clear the 0/2 as well. I don't know. The thing is, he can clear the shredder as well with his weapon. Yeah, I just got a Shadow Strike, I think. I need to think if I want to clear the totem. Yeah, because if he spends more mana summoning totems just in the hope of getting a spell power totem, it's like a 1 in 4, and he's wasting mana every time he does it. I could hit that twice. So I'm only really taking 5 damage from hitting this because he has to trade into a 4/3 anyway. Probably anyway. Oh shit. Spell power. I want to get the most power on board. And Shred is kind of difficult to clear as well. Even though he can hit it with his weapon, it will summon a 2-drop. I'm just hoping the Black Knight hits a good target. So that's one of the only ways I can actually get back into this game now. Man. Having a 1 mana 3/3 weapon is just so much tempo though. Ouch. Honestly, you should just go face here. It makes the most sense. I'm happy if he wants to hit that though. So he gets a good trade in here. Which is unfortunate, because he can throw the 3/3 into the 2/1 and then into the 4/4. But there's nothing else I could have done there. Otherwise he'd have a Raging Worgen on board and I'd be wasting mana with stuff in my hand to play while I'm dying. It's just generally not the best. Come on, dude, just play a Nerf Elemental or something. Pretty please. Well, at least I get a 2-for-1 here. Maybe even better than 2-for-1. Nah. 4. Come on, 4. Yes! Oh, thank you. I think I still lose here, but... Oh. Maybe I don't. I'm clinging on, but I'm probably dead. Is he gonna clear? Why would you not just go face there? I don't understand why you wouldn't go face. Like the only way I get back into this game is if he plays a taunt. So I need to play really greedy here. Okay. You got some pretty good legendaries as well. Really? This guy doesn't understand the concept of going face. Oh, it's still set up lethal for him anyway. That's fine then. Yeah, he picked zombies here for sure. Or actually just probably the buff. So that would have given him lethal. Man, the legendaries he got were all really good. Like, there's a lot of bad legendaries out there. I don't think I'm going to come out of this one. Wow, another spirit. That's such a good card. Like... the tempo it gives you is insane. Technically still not dead here. He could... I don't know. I don't know if there are actually any legendaries which would wipe his board, but no, I don't think it's possible for me to win here. See what he gets though. Nah. What? Okay, I'm just gonna kill myself. Yeah, that Spirit Claws card. Because like, even if you don't get the buff on it, it's still a 1 mana 1/3 weapon, which is okay in the early game. I mean, like against Rogue, who spend 2 mana to summon a 1/2 weapon, and Rogues are quite, they focus quite a lot on tempo as well. I almost feel like it's a card that would be better in Rogue than Shaman. Or that Rogues sort of require more than Shaman. Two free's perfect answer to that. Yeah, let's do it like that, so I don't want to get frozen myself. And if he spends 2 mana here pinging a frozen minion, that's kind of bad for him. He almost fell for it. It was close. Pirates. I don't have any pirates. I'm going to play 2 3/2s here, because it's better against the Yeti. And it puts more power on board anyway. Ow. Well, that was a little bit mean. Wow. So I could trade that in, and yeah, I probably will. I don't know why people just aren't playing taunts. It's like, in all my games I haven't seen a single taunt being played by an enemy. So this is a really difficult board for him to deal with. Flame Strike doesn't do it. He needs Blizzard, Flame Strike. Yes! I'm sorry. I'm just happy that I got to play Black Knight. And there's no comeback from this position. Wow, I played Black Knight against something. Yay, got my 5 wins. I'm so close to just like running out of gold. Because I don't really play much in Constructed. It's like they've released so many solo adventures in Constructed that I just can't afford it, really. Like, if I had an audience for these videos, I might actually spend some money on buying these solo adventures, but it's just not worth it at the moment. Because I enjoy Arena most anyway. Paladin cards are generally quite good. Well, 6 mana 6/6 is fine. Coin me, Edwin. I can actually just coin this guy. Oops. Synergies. Yay. I don't care if he takes the trade against the 1/1. It's not like I lost any card advantage on that, so. I think in the interest of tempo, I'm going to Shadow Strike that. It's better to play that against cards with more attack, but it saves a 5/2, so. There's a few ways to punish me for that, but 5 face damage is kind of important in this matchup. Yeah, I wasn't punished anyway. Ew. That's hurt a bit. Take the swing first, probably, yeah. Either way, it looks like I'm going to swing into that again at some point. Or at least I like the option to. Okay. That's fine too. It'd be nice to draw some more tempo cards. I don't really care what this is as long as it's not the face. Sunwalker looks pretty good here. Divine Shield absorbing a 3/2. And it's kind of hard to pull off Sunwalker sometimes against Paladin because of his hero ability. So, might as well play it when I can. Equality. Interesting play. Since he plays an equality, I'm okay playing Deathlord here. And I've got a good mix of high attack and low health, and then low attack and high health minions. So Black Knight, please, Black Knight, come on. Well, at least my Sunwalker trades for another card. So that absorbs 2 free cards, something like that. Just holding the Draconids because I might be able to play it for with the buff on it as a 9/9. Not bad, bro. Oh, so now you show up. Thanks, bro. I wanted to keep my guy at 3 health because of Consecration. Ooh, that's a pretty good card for him to get from that. Oh, he's still dead though. Cool. 1 win away from 7. For anyone that doesn't know, 7 wins is where you get your money back for the run. You always get at least 150 gold back. So it's basically like you've earned a free pack at that point. Plus usually some whatever it's called, the disenchantment dust stuff. A div. That's a good curve. I'm actually going to drop the Deathlord here because I plan on going 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I'd rather have the Shadow Strike. It gives me an answer. So I'm just playing. I'm just hoping he doesn't play something that counters a 2 mana 3/2. That's not too bad. Okay, I got the 2/3 as well. That's quite a nice draw actually. It's a bit late for that guy to show up. Oh, actually, tell you what. Please don't hit his face. Anything except for his face is fine. Oh, thank you. Arcane Missiles is a decent get as well. Might as well play this first here. Oh. I feel so bad for this guy. Oh man. The pain he must feel right now. So it's either something spell related or a ice block. Dragon. I don't have a dragon, do I? I'd rather just trade up the 2 here, because it's more likely that he'd be able to 2-for-1 me if I left him on the board. I think I'm just going to go face here, start racing him. The next turn is Flame Strike. Counter spell. Cool. So I just 2-for-1 to him again there with his counter spell. And it made my board a lot safer against the Flame Strike. Not too worried about him playing stuff because I've got removal. I can't play both of these, unfortunately, but I won't get a better target than that, so... Okay. This is going quite well. I hope I don't run into that Shaman again. Could this be the first game I get screwed by my mana curve? Let us see. Oh. I mean, I got the Zealous Initiate, and if that stays alive, I get to coin out Deathlord and trade it in. And a 3/9 is like a million times better than a 2/8. That's factually correct, a million times better. Don't... for God's sake. I wonder if this is the same guy that like thrashed me before. There's no point in playing a 1/1 into a 1/3 weapon. If I'm lucky, I'll be able to play it behind the Deathlord and still get the buff off. Depends if I get any value out of my backstab. I'm just hoping he plays a 3/2. So I've got a choice. I can either backstab and hero ability, or just coin out the Death Lord. Like, I don't need to worry about the ability on that because he's only got 3 mana next turn. If I backstab hero ability, I get to play Piloted Shredder next turn, or Death Lord, coin, Zealous Initiate. I don't think I was going to get a better time to do it than that, because yeah, I still get some value out of this coin. Play my 4-drop first. Nice, no mana to them. I chose not to attack there because I want to possibly trade for 1/1 into something next turn. What? I'll take it. I will take it. Does he not want the 3 minion? I don't think this guy understands how the card works. I'm gonna trade this here and then do that. Because otherwise he'd be able to trade for 4 damage into it without his Spellbreaker dying. Yeah. I don't know what to say about that, honestly. Thank you, I guess. Oh, should have saved that for my Sunwalker. Not that he could have known that. So I'm doing these trades every time. So I'll play this first. I probably want the extra health over the damage. This card has turned out to be so good so far. Like, class cards are generally just better than regular cards. Yeah, it's every game this card's come through for me so far. Plus it gives you the pirate synergy, which is very nice. That's a good target for my Shadow Strike. Yeah. It's a fine turn for an Edwin as well. I want to start beating this guy down. said it in the past, it's always a good thing when the opponent just takes a long time thinking about their turn, because it means they don't have an easy play. So they don't have anything too good. It just means that if the game isn't even in your favour, then it's at least quite close. Ouch. Not bad, bro. Not bad. I'm probably going to hear ability again next turn, so... And if he wants to clear the Divine Shield with his face, it sets up lethal next turn. And setting up lethal is always good. Ooh, man, that's a really good draw for him. So is that actually. And he gets that as well. That is what you call a comeback. Let's see if he decides to swing with his face. I'm kind of hoping he doesn't, because I want to value, he does. Yeah, I have to do this. Yeah, that was the right cards for him to turn the game around. It's really the perfect draw there. If I just had that one removal I needed for his Flimin 8/8. You know, I reckon this is the same guy. So both of them had two of these weapons. And he's managed to beat me both times. But he's going to outvalue me now as well. Like, he can trade his totem, his 1/1 totem for my 4/5. It's like, there's nothing I can do at this point. He's just won. It's the perfect set of cards at the end of the game. And the card draw as well. Yeah. I don't think there's any way I can turn this around at this point. Wow. How much damage is that? So we'll probably trade that in 4, 7, 13. Yeah, I'm dead. I could have pulled a sneaky move off there where I like cloaked a guy and then maybe got enough damage to finish him off the next turn. But yeah, that guy, Hui, I think that's the same guy that beat me both times. His Shaman deck is just way too good for tempo with those weapons, and yeah. I didn't have any way to punish him playing the Mountain Giant as well. Like usually, when you play a single big card against a rogue, they'll like zap it back or something, and they gain like enough tempo to just win the game off of that. Another mage. Double mech warper. That's not too bad. We'll see if he lets me play him. Actually, I could just wait until turn 3 and go and play them both at once. So I've still got a turn 2 play here. Nice. So 2-3-4. Probably gonna have to hear ability though, unless he doesn't play anything. I'd rather play that here. Because if he played something with 3 health, I'd have to hear ability, and then that'd mess up my curve. Yeah, I can still go play both of these here. I've got the ship's cannon and swashbuckler combo. Nice, 2 of them. Ooh. Haha. Don't mind if I do. Man. Oh, if this Echo with Medivh goes off, I'm like in my money. I just hope he plays a card here and doesn't hear ability one of my 1/1s. Ah, you son of a... That's annoying. Why does he have to have another one of those? Man. I'm going to choose not to hear ability here because I might need to use both charges on minions. I could Echo here. Gets quite a lot of value. Yeah. So I'm not too worried about being out-tempoed. It's just set up a board that's quite annoying for him to deal with. That's another pirate as well. Man. Let's see where the buffs go. I mean, I could force the trade there. I'd kind of like to He would believe that, I think. Okay. See if he's got a flame strike. Ah, damn it, hit the wrong one. Come on. Yes! Synergy! Pirate Synergy can just be OP sometimes. Ow. Man, he keeps finding ways to 2-for-1 me. It's annoying. So, did he just top deck a flame strike or something? No. Jeez, man. These cards are way too good. I think this fireball's going to come in handy for his face at some point. Actually sets up lethal next turn. Ah, for God's sake. Just want to set up lethal again, because I need to bring this game to a close soon. What the heck, man? I mean, I guess it's not too bad. I only needed to hit his face like 3 more times. Maybe 2. If this toad hits. Or maybe 1 even. He's gotten so many cards though. Like, so many spells. There's a lot of spells that can keep you alive. Okay. One mana left. thank God. Oh, come on. Okay. Phew. That game had the potential to go very wrong. If he'd have played Counter Spell or the Ice Barrier, even Taunts, Mirror Entity. Yeah, there's a bunch of stuff he could have saved himself with there. Two, three, four. I think I'm just going to keep the Sunwalker just because I've actually got a curve here. And it's going to leave me up to, I might have to miss my 5 drop, but I mean I'm going to get 3 draws by that point, so. Nice. It's a nice card, dude. Snap. I've got a really good counter to that. Providing he doesn't have an answer. Nice. Nice. Yeah, let's do it like this. Cool. Might just choose to hit my face here. That's probably the best choice. Does mean I'd be able to punish him with some cards, but unfortunately I don't have them. I figured I'd play this for his turn 6, so he can't just Flame Strike him. And he can't play all his mana, he has to spend 2 to fireball the 5-1. Well, I mean, he doesn't technically, but most people usually will. That's not a bad card. I want to get my hero ability. Like, I want to use it because otherwise he can kill this. The flame strike here isn't that good because he's killing a minion that's already traded with one of his minions. And I've got Death Rattle on my other 2-drop. Cool. So didn't really have anything to play there. Unfortunately, it looks like I'm just going to have to trade my minions in here. The Assassinate isn't very good. I mean, I could do that and assassinate that. But I can't clear that, so... Let's do it like this. Yeah, that's the result for me. Because it turns out it didn't really matter what that card was. Mages get so much value out of their late game cards now though. Like, these spells are kind of insane. It seems very rare for them to actually run out of cards. That's fine. Can't really play that on this board. This is awkward. I kind of have to play this on this board actually, because I can't play those two. Yeah. So that'll be a 6/6. If I play anything but this can kill itself on anyway. So what I'm waiting for is for my assassinate is for the 4/4 to get set off on a minion, because I want that to I want the value of the death rattle to go into a minion before I assassinate that minion. So it'd be preferable if you play something big, and then I could kill the 4/4, and then the death rattle boosted that minion for the assassinate. So you're just gonna go face here? No. Jeez, man. That's 4, 8, 12 damage. Not quite enough for him to kill me. I can't. I guess I can play that as well, can't I? Well, not really. Shoot. Yeah. Yeah. I was hoping he wouldn't notice so he could do that, but because he didn't before. Well, 8 wins. It's not too bad. What's in the box? Gold pack, more gold, flame imp. Yeah. Well, at least I made some gold on that. Yeah, just a rare. Oh, there are new cards in the basic packs as well. I don't remember Shatter. I don't know, maybe Shatter was around before. Anyway, thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. Drop a like, comment, favourite, and subscribe for more. And as always, I'll see you guys next time.